All right, guys, good morning. We are going to be working on Tuesday, Unit 4, Week 2. We're going to read through our little book, which is our reading writing workshop. Then we're going to work on our Your Turn practice workbook. And then you guys are going to work on your 5 things on your own. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to be reading pages 280 to 285. We're going to be doing our comprehension, strategy, and skill, our genre and vocabulary strategies, and then our writing practices. We're on pages 280 to 285. So if you have your little book, get out your reading writing workshop book. It's that hardcover book. If you don't have it, no worries. You can just follow along on my computer screen. Ooh, Daniel's here. Just missing Aaron now. If you are using your online version ever, you remember, always go to Miss Park's class. This is where you take your tests. This is where you do words to know, which is your vocabulary. This is where you do your reading stories, and this is where you play your grammar and mechanics or any other games.
Read.
I'm going to go to read. I'm going to go to our story from yesterday, Into the Sea, because that's in the correct book. And then I'm going to go to page 280. All right, let's go ahead and do this story now.
Reread. As you read, you may come across words, facts, or explanations that you do not understand. Rereading can help you understand them. Find text evidence. As I read page 277 of Into the Sea, I am not sure I understand erosion. I will reread this section. Ocean waves and wind can also wash away land. They can change the shape of an island, which is land circled by water. When wind and water change the shape of Earth, it is called erosion. Waves are the biggest cause of erosion at the beach. Ocean waves are always active and moving onto the shore. They carry the sand away bit by bit. Strong waves are one of the properties. I read that erosion is when waves and wind change the shape of the Earth. Rereading helped me understand what erosion is. Cause and effect. A cause is an event or action that makes something happen. An effect is what happens because of that event. Find text evidence. On page 277 of Into the Sea, I read that erosion can take sand away from the beach. This is the cause. I ask, what happens when the sand gets washed away? This will help me understand the effect.
Yes.
Graphic
What page
organizer.
are we on?
Cause.
We're going to
Effect.
be on page 282.
Cause. Waves wash sand away. Effect. There is no beach left.
All right, so we're on page 282 in your little book. Your little book is called your Reading Writing Workshop book. It's a hardcover book.
Expository text. The selection Into the Sea is an expository text. Expository text includes facts about real events, includes text features, has a text structure. Find text evidence. Into the Sea is an expository text. I can tell it is expository because it has causes and effects about real events. It also has text features. Text features. A subhead tells what the section of text is about. Bold print is important to understanding the selection. Context clues. As you read, you can figure out a word you do not know by looking at the words and sentences near it for clues to its meaning. Find text evidence. I'm not sure what the word communities means. To figure out what it means, I read on, looking for clues. I see the word towns used in the next sentence. I think communities means towns. Some local communities work to stop erosion to nearby beaches. These towns have built seawalls of large boulders or rocks.
And then the last thing we're going to be doing is our write about the text. So this is a second grader, just like you guys, and her name is Madison. Her teacher asked her the question, shh, why is erosion a problem in some places? Why is erosion a problem? So she's going to have a topic sentence. She began her answer by introducing the topic. She uses helping verbs, which is the grammar activity that we worked on yesterday. And she also uses true facts. She uses information from the story into the C to develop her idea. So, and then she also uses time order words, which are our transition words like first, next, then, and last. Let's see what she wrote.
Erosion is a problem in some places because of the changes it causes. Water washes away land. After the land is gone, it does not usually come back. Sometimes people have built buildings near the ocean. First, waves move up on the sand. Some of the sand gets washed from the beach. Next, waves come and wash more sand away. The beach gets smaller and smaller. Finally, the ocean might wash the houses and buildings away.
All right. Next, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go to our Your Turn practice workbook. So remember, you should have your workbook. And those of you who don't have it, you guys know how to get to Cami. So go ahead and get your Turn practice workbook out. I know our new students have the workbook, so.
One.
Let me check. It's this one. It says Your Turn practice workbook. Everybody go ahead and get that out. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to get it.
Found it.
Perfect. And then once you have your book, you're going to go
I
to
do.
page 163. Go to page 163. All right, tsunamis. I'm going to give you guys a sec to get there. Okay, so what you guys are going to do for this story is
What was that page number again, Mrs. Clark?
page 163. So we're working on page 163
Found it.
to 165. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys what we're doing
Found it.
for our new students. This is called our fluency reading. What's going to happen is Miss Park is going to give you guys 1 minute to read as many words as you can. And then after you've done your reading, what you're going to do is you're going to write down how many words you missed. And then you're going to put your score in 2 places. The first place you're going to put it is going to be on page 165 right here. And then the next place that you're going to put it is going to be in your fluency reading score, which is where I'm going to show you guys. So while that's loading, you're going to go to classwork. Go to ELA and then look for fluency reading score Tuesday. And then you're going to scroll down fluency reading score Tuesday, and then you're going to open this up. And then this is what it looks like. Okay. Then when you get here, there's going to be like this gray bar at the bottom right here. And you're going to drag it. Or if you know how to like drag on your computer with 2 fingers, you're going to drag it all the way to letter S. Letter S. And that's the one we're going to be working in. Okay. And you know what I'm actually going to do? Let me actually open this up for you guys. So Margot and Matthew, I'm actually gonna make it so that you guys don't even have those ones. Actually, I could probably do it for all of you guys. Give me a second. All right, go to Google Classroom. I'm gonna show you guys how to get to that fluency reading. So go to Google Classroom. Matthew. Matthew, you got to go to Google Classroom. So you should see a tab up here at the top of your screen that says Google Classroom. Very good. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click classwork. And then scroll down. And then click on the one that says Tuesday, Fluency Reading Score Tuesday. Nope, not the Wednesday one, the one that says Tuesday. There you go. Okay, now click View Assignment. And then what you're going to do is your work is going to pop up right here. So you're going to click on your name, and that's going to take you to your fluency sheet. All right, perfect. So now that you have that downloaded, I should be able to find your name. All right. And then you're going to be filling out Unit 4, Week 1. So all of this other stuff, that was from the beginning of the year. So we're just going to put little X's. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. So you see this little gray bar down here. You're going to click on it and then scroll to the right. So click on that purple bar and you're going to drag it all the way over here. So right here, there's like a little gray bar. Matthew, you're going to click on that gray bar and then you're going to drag it all the way to over here. Because we're looking for Unit 4, Week 2. Matthew. Okay. I need to move on, so I'm going to move on. If you need help, you need to let me know. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the first read. So I'm going to set up my 1-minute timer. And then I am going to read for you guys. Ready? So you guys just listen to me as I do my reading. Yeah, it's taking so long to load. Okay, so For the first read, what I'm going to do is I am going to underline words that I don't know. Okay, what is a tsunami? You have seen big waves at the beach. Now imagine waves that reach a height of over 100. I don't know that word, so I'm going to underline it and I'm going to skip it. Tall. Tsunamis are a set of ocean waves that rush over land. The waves look like giant walls of water. Okay, I said the word, so I don't need to underline it. Water. Tsunamis have different causes. One event is an undersea earthquake that causes the ocean floor to move and I don't know the words, I'm going to underline it. Other causes are underwater landslides or volcanoes. These strong actions build tsunami waves. The waves, 3 seconds. The waves head for shore. All right, there's the timer. So that's what you guys are going to be doing right now. You guys are going to read the story and then you guys are going to underline words you don't know. Now, what I'm going to do is to know how many words I just read. At the beginning of this line is 76. To find out how many words you need, you're going to count on 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. So I read 81 words. So I'm going to write that in my first read. But I made some mistakes. I didn't say the word shake or feet. So I made 2 mistakes. So I know 81 minus 1 would get me 80. So minus another one would get me 79. So I read 79 words. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go here and in unit 4 week 2, I'm going to write 79 words and then I'm going to click out of the box. The reason why I click out of the box is because that's how it saves my work. Okay, that's what you guys are going to do right now. You guys are going to read for the first minute, count how many words you guys read, subtract all the words you skipped or didn't know, and then after that, I'll explain your second read. All right. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. On your mark, get set, go.
I am done, Mrs. Park.
Okay, there's a second page. So you got to read the second page now.
Okay.
Okay, time. Okay, stop reading. You're going to put a line wherever you stopped reading. So Eknor, where did you stop reading? Were you on the first page or the second page?
I did it all the way through.
You read the first page or the second page?
The first page.
Okay, so you got to this word.
Yeah.
Okay, so you read 107 words. So down here, you're gonna write 107. And then how many mistakes did you make?
Let me check. Let me know. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay, so 107 minus 24. So that one, let's do this. We know that 107 minus 24, we can do some subtraction. So 7 minus 4 equals 3.
Yeah.
And then 10 minus 2 equals 8. So that means you read a total of 83 words. So what you're going to do is down here, Eknor, you're going to write 107 here. Right here. You're going to write 24 here. And then you're going to write 83 here. And then in this box, you need to write 83 right here.
Here.
So go ahead and do that, okay? I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. Let me know if you need help.
Mrs. Park,
Yes.
can you unmute me?
You can mute yourself, sweetie. I want you guys to learn how to unmute and mute yourself.
Okay, it's just that I don't have much time.
Well, you got to learn how to make time for it. Right? If you need help, you need to let me know. Okay, I'm going to move on in 1 minute. So everyone should have had their scores recorded in 1 minute. All right, moving on. So this next time I'm going to read, because the first time I underlined the words I made mistakes on, this time I'm going to cross them out. I'm going to strike it through like this. Instead of underlining it like this, I'm going to strike it through like that. Okay. All right. I'm going to read. So you guys are just going to watch me read. Ready? What is a tsunami? You may have seen big waves at the beach. Now imagine waves that reach a height of over 100 feet. Okay, I said the word right this time, so I'm not going to cross it out. Feet tall. Tsunamis are a set of ocean waves that rush over land. The waves look like giant walls of water. Tsunamis have different causes. One event is an undersea earthquake that causes the ocean floor to move and I don't know the word still, so I'm going to cross it out. Other causes are underwater landslides or volcanoes. These strong actions build tsunami waves. The waves head for shore, the land along the ocean. When the tsunami waves start, they may be just 1 foot high. They extend or reach deep down into the ocean. The waves travel toward shore. The waves can move up to 500 miles per hour. That's as fast as I don't know that word. Okay. So let's see where I stopped. So I got to this line. So 116, I'm going to count on 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128. So I read 128 words. And then how many mistakes did I make? So I didn't say the word jet or shake. So only 2 mistakes. So 128 minus 2 equals 126. So now that I've written it here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here now. In the next box, I'm going to write 126, and then I'm going to click out of the box. I'm going to click out of the box. I'm going to click out of the box. All right, guys. Now you guys are going to do your final read. Are you guys ready? On your mark, get set, go. 40 seconds.
Mrs. Park, I am done.
You got to read the next page then.
Mrs. Park, were there only 2 pages or do we have to do more?
Okay, let's see how much time there is left.
Huh?
Wait, stop. Okay, what is a tsunami? You may have seen big waves at the beach. Now imagine waves that reach a height of over 100 feet tall. Tsunamis are a set of ocean waves that rush over land. The waves look like giant walls of water. Tsunamis have different causes. One event is an undersea earthquake that causes the ocean floor to move and shake. Other causes are underwater landslides or volcanoes. These strong actions build tsunami waves. The waves head for shore, the land along the ocean. When the tsunami waves start, they may be just 1 foot high. They extend or reach deep down into the ocean. The waves travel toward shore. The waves can move up to 500 miles per hour. That's as fast as a jet plane. As the waves reach shallow water near land, they slow down. They start to squeeze together. This pushes them higher. Then the big waves hit the shore. Damage from a tsunami. Tsunamis can cause lots of damage and harm. They can hurt people. They can smash houses and knock down trees. They can cause flooding. They can make drinking water unsafe. Tsunami warnings. There are systems in place to warn or tell people about tsunamis. People find out that big waves are coming. Then they move to higher ground to stay safe from tsunamis. So what 3 things can cause a tsunami? An earthquake, landslides, or volcanoes. So let's go ahead and write that. And I'm not going to write complete sentences. So I'm not going to capitalize or write periods because these are not sentences. Earthquakes, landslides, volcanoes. That's the answer for question number 1. Number 2, what is the effect when the waves get to shallow water near the land? What is the effect when the waves get to shallow water near the land? So let's see. Okay, when the waves start, they may be just 1 foot high. Okay, the waves travel toward shore. As the waves, right here, as the waves reach shallow water near land, they slow down. They start to squeeze together. This pushes them higher than the big waves hit the shore. So they slow down and get higher. What is the effect when the water gets to shallow water near the land? So they slow down and get bigger. They slow down, and because they're slowing down, they're squeezing together, and because they're coming together, they get really, really high. Okay, I'm putting the answers in the chat. And then number 3, what happens when people get a tsunami warning? And that was at the end, tsunami warnings. There are systems in place to warn or tell people about tsunamis. People find out that big waves are coming, then they move to higher ground to stay safe from the tsunamis. So what happens when people get a tsunami warning? They go to higher ground. The tsunamis usually happen on lower ground, so they get to higher ground. All right, now, because we have 10 minutes left, this is what I want you guys to do. You guys are either going to A, finish this up. Some of you are not done with this. Some of you aren't even working on this. I don't know what you guys are doing, okay? You need to finish this. After you finish your turn, what I need you to do is you need to work on your 5 things. If you haven't done your selfie writing yet, do your selfie writing. I'm going to put the links to your spelling and vocabulary in the chat. If you guys need a reminder on how to get to your grammar and mechanics activities, I will help you with that too. So right now, what I want you guys to do is you're working on either your 5 things or you're finishing this up. Everyone needs to stay in class. I'm going to be watching you guys on Go Guardian. I should either see you working on this in your video. I should see you I should see you working on your 5 things. So everyone's working, all right? We're gonna work until 9:55. And then there's no way that you're gonna finish all 5 things by 9:55. So no one is leaving until we're all done. Or no, I'm sorry, no one is leaving until 9:55. So get your work done. You're either working on this or you're working on your 5 things. And then we'll, yeah,